Welcome back. Free little libraries are small book sharing boxes located in different parks throughout Tyler.
And back in 2021, the Tyler Parks Department, they installed 6 of these little libraries promoting literacy and providing kids with something free to read. KLTV7's April Peardot was there as librarians restocked these mini libraries.
What's in there right now?
The little free libraries.
They help spread literature and literacy throughout the community.
And are visible from a distance in a red book sharing box.
The community has responded really well to the little libraries.
Sometimes they're left empty,
Which means that people are taking the books and they're responding well to the books.
Other times they're completely full, like the one in Pollard Park.
This one in particular, we refill it once every 3 months-ish, and every time it's pretty much always full. And it's never books that we put in there.
In 2021, the Parks Department of Tyler installed these 6 little libraries around the city in Hillside, Faulkner, Emma J. Scott, Pollard, Southside, and City Park.
It is open to anyone that comes to the parks.
Ranging from children to adults, it caters to diverse communities.
In Hillside, where there's more of a Latino community, we put children's and sometimes adult Spanish books in there.
As well as homeschool mothers.
I've got a 5-year-old that I'm homeschooling, and that's an enriching journey, and I saw the library come out recently and fill it up within the last hour, and so we decided to come over and see what was going on over here, and we found a book.
Next time you see a little library around your area,
grab a book and replace it with one of yours.
It's the last one for the day.
April Peardot, KLTV 7 News.
A little something for everyone there. Well, we are told that during that time, they also spend time weeding out books, clearing out ones that they say aren't frequently borrowed.